So, Avnish, what you shared about Onida, right? That you quit 2 times, but your managers did not allow you to quit. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And what did you learn about yourself after not being allowed to quit and being like or sustained in that job? What did you learn about yourself? And also, what lesson about leadership do you take from that?
First is that, I had, you live with your parents, then you live in a hostel, right? And then you first time in your life, you go out into the real world, right? And the first experience is almost frightening because it was not a nice, in a way, if I was in a job at Bombay, this nice place, then it would have been very different. Because I went to Rajkot and suddenly you stay in this hotel and you meet people and everything looks very unfriendly. So it obviously, I think the first lesson was that almost like the first reactions will sound very frightening, but things are not as bad as they are. Because then in the same situation, I was able to settle down. And then obviously, then I would say I did reasonably well over there. I think after that, I have not been afraid of anything. Once you have overcome your fear in that sense, because you went to the lowest ebb possible in terms of fear and being afraid of something and being uncomfortable, and then you manage to overcome it. So now you, at least the way your brain and your mind thinks is that, okay, every time you face a situation which is hard, which you can't, it looks as if it's very difficult and you can't deal with it, but you can still deal with it because you have done it once earlier. So I think that overcoming the fear that happened for me, and I think because it happened once, now every time I feel the same thing can happen.